So the first thing we're going to talk about is multiplying different values with exponents. So let's say we had x cubed times x squared. And I want to know what that equals. Well, one of the ways I can solve this is I can write out how many x's I have. So at first, I have 3 x's being multiplied together. And then I'm going to multiply that by 2 x's. And that means I have 5 x's. Another way you can do that is if you're multiplying with exponents and they have the same base, what you can do is just add the exponents together. But if you write them out and add up how many x's and write the exponent, or if you add the exponents because the bases match, doesn't matter. Either way, you get x equals 5. So a different way that we can do this, let's see if I can move some stuff. Hold on. There we go. A different way that we could do this is we could say, let's say we had y to the 5th times x cubed. And we try to figure out that equals. Well, there's no way for us to multiply 5 y's and 3 x's together if we don't know what x and y are. So the way that we do this is we can't do anything. It is what it is. Okay, we're going to do another example. So if the bases don't match, you can't do anything. It stays the same. But we're going to look at another example. I'll try to get those on up there. There we go. Okay, so let's say I had 2x squared y to the 3rd, and I'm going to square that. Okay, so what that's really saying is I have 2 times x squared times y to the 3rd times 2 times x squared times y to the 3rd. This and this are equivalent, because all that squared means is that I multiply this by itself again. And so I can say that the answer is 2 times 2 is 4. X squared times x squared is x to the 4th, because 2 plus 2 is 4. And I have y cubed times y cubed, which is y to the 6th. But here's another way to do that. If you don't want to write it out, it's totally understandable. If you like writing it out, it works every time. But another way to do it where it doesn't take so much of your paper is we're going to distribute the 2 on the exponent. And that's going to be 2 squared. Then it's going to be x 2 times 2 and y 3 times 2, which 2 squared is 4. X 2 times 2 is 4. Y 3 times 2 is 6. Either way, my answers, oops, that's an erase. Oops, undo. Either way, my answers match. So that's what happens if you have something separated by an exponent separated by parentheses.